Wisconsin has the opportunity to write the last chapter, to finish the job, light the pathway for liberty and freedom. And we've got the man who started that battle with us tonight, and somebody who's going to lead us along with Governor Romney and Paul Ryan to get the job done, the greatest governor in America, Scott Walker.
Good morning, Wisconsin. Are you ready for a victory on Tuesday? Thank you. Well, I'm going to talk about that for a second. You see, I was just telling Mitt. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Well, we love you too. We do. Now I got a request. Remember, 2 years ago today, on November 2nd, 2010, on my birthday, you elected me the 45th governor of the great state of Wisconsin. Today is my 45th birthday. And I don't want gifts, I don't want cards, I don't want presents. I'm asking this simple thing for my birthday. If you've got an hour or 2 or 3 or more between now and 8 o'clock next Tuesday, I need you on the phones. I need you on the doors. There's no Badgers game tomorrow. You got no excuse on Saturday not to be on the doors. I need you at church telling your friends. I need you when you go back to work. I need you when you pick up the kids. I need you when you're going to fish fry. I need you everywhere and anywhere, because I feel good about this, because today's my 45th birthday. I'm the 45th governor of the great state of Wisconsin, and with your help, we're going to elect Mitt Romney the 45th president of the United States. Now, you all were so amazing, not just 2 years ago, but when you helped us earlier this year. You see, in this state, with your help, we made 4.5 million voter contacts. So far in this campaign, you haven't let us down for Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan either. We've made 4 times as many calls and 45 times as many door knocks, and we're not done yet, are we? But I want to tell you why, after all that, after 2 campaigns in the last 2 years, after thousands of miles and meeting tens of thousands of great people in this state, why I'm working so hard to elect Mitt Romney as our next president. You see, I don't have one reason, I have 2. One's named Matthew, the other's named Alex. They're both with me. One's a freshman in college, the other's a senior in high school at Wauwatosa East. And the reason I'm working, sure, you can clap for them. Tonette, the great First Lady of Wisconsin, is with us here as well, right next to Matt and Alex. In fact, I've been traveling a lot lately with Tommy Thompson, who's going to be one heck of a guy taking on the mess in Washington, and he's heard me say this before. But those are the reasons why I'm working so hard for Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. You see, it scares me to death. having a freshman in college and a senior in high school, it scares me thinking that the next 4 years could be like the last 4 years. You see, today we got new job numbers out. 7.9% unemployment, ticked up a little bit from last month. That's on top of 43 consecutive months of unemployment at or above 8%. I don't know about you, but any of us who have got kids, particularly my kids' age, or just a few years away, you understand that 4 years from now, you'd like to have the opportunity for your sons and daughters to have a chance of getting a job here in America. And if it continues down the path we're on, I'm really scared about that. I know not just for all of us here as supporters, but in the next few days, when you reach out and talk to people, many of whom may not have even made their mind up yet of who they're going to vote for next Tuesday, tell them stories about your children and your grandchildren. Because, see, that's what it's all about. You know, we know that Mitt Romney had an incredible career in the private sector, turning businesses around that otherwise would have failed. And thousands of people owe their jobs to that today. We just heard from Ann Wall the great story about how Mitt Romney took the Olympics that otherwise would have been a huge global embarrassment for the United States, instead made it a shining example of success and innovation. But most important to me, what I saw years ago when Mitt Romney was governor of Massachusetts, he took a state where he inherited a budget deficit, balanced the budget, did it without massive tax increases in a way that helped the people of his state, the small businesses of his state, create more jobs. And you know what? He did it all in a state that was overwhelmingly controlled in the legislature by Democrats. You know what that tells me? It tells me if you've got friends and neighbors and coworkers and others who haven't made their mind up, don't tell them to vote for Mitt Romney because he's a Republican. Tell them to vote for him because he's a reformer who can get the job done, who'll get America working again. Mitt Romney has proven that he can create jobs, that he can balance the budget, that he can get us down the right path, and he can do it by truly bringing people together. Not the way the president talks about it, which has failed on each of those counts over the last 4 years. He can truly bring America together again. He will get America working again. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the man I hope is the 45th president of these United States, Mitt Romney.
Thank you. Wow. What a welcome. Wow. Raise your roof. Thank you. Wow. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. What a welcome. Thank you. That is a very generous welcome. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much. You got that one right, by the way. You got that absolutely right. 4 more days. This is a, wow, great experience to be here with you today. This is so exciting.